Hello and welcome to Melody of the Undergrowth. As it eventually loads up, I've just noticed we've got our wardens, both of them, sat by the fire. We got Flame Head and our normal one, so I guess as you unlock it more and more. So we're streaming because if the computer crashes, then it's less of an issue. We will not lose our footage entirely, as we are Flame Boy. Now, we have got sound, there we go. Was that cross PC or this PC? Something just made a weird noise. It was the other PC. Which means, I don't know, something updated, because we just updated the graphics. And we will see if that prevents it from crashing. It's now 17 point something rather than 16 point something. And we unlocked some areas, but it's been a while since I played, so I'm confused as where we're going now. We've got some moats, but not all the moats. We can't smash these boxes, and the Nintendo Switch has come out with its competition, the Zelda World Breath of the Undergrowth, or something along those lines. Now we can slide. You'll notice it's Xbox 360 controls now. So yeah, we've got our controller in because we're on the PC with the controller in. So I can now play with the controller and probably platform better and play a bit better. Which is ironic, isn't it? But I mean, I grew up playing the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, so you know, I'm much more along with this. Where does this gate go to?
Sacred tree and grove infested by foul-mud creatures. Never have I cared for those things.
I'm speaking with the other warden's voice again.
Ancient Warden must also overcome treacherous Tuscan Poltro. Ancient, what is so?
I can't remember what his voice is. Just make him out. Tuscan! Are they the ones with the master bones?
Correct. This one does not wish for confused one to attack Bar Portal. You're very confused because you not know your own voice. You very confused one.
Yes, we are. Let's pick up a stone. And I don't know where our moats are. I don't know how to see. Well, he dropped that, didn't he? Oh, no, I'm not intentionally rhyming. Do not confuse that for intentional rhymes. No, we're not Leanne rhymes. We're not other rhymers that I cannot think of right now. Right, we can't bounce off that, even though it looks like we might really be able to. Did we get some new powers? I'm not I get the feeling. Right, Q. But how do I Q with this guy? That's how we switch to our normal warden, which he still has all his weapons, which is good to know. Right, so the top triggers just swap between wardens. I guess when we get more, it will make things. But maybe it appears on our overlay when we can do things. Let's find a pot that he can hop into and test. Because we're all about testing, you see. We are part of GLaDOS's movement where we test everything. Any interesting weapons? No. Nothing particularly special. Nothing for our warden. Let's go into a dungeon. Rest at the fire. And that will allow us to sleep. Sleep, dear warden. Sleep with the fishes. Stand up. Right, there is a fireplace over there. That is the only one that I can see, so we will go for that. The Royal Bastion, I'm not sure where that is. I'm not sure at all. Right, we'll stand up. Ah, this is where this guy is. Hello, my friends. Can I speak to you? Do I have to be down there? Will you not speak to me unless I'm down there, you man? You man. There we go.
You! Tell me where the spirit crystals are. One must open several doors in town and discover crystals in forests beyond.
I remember the Polto's voices.
Ponto's story is one. Spirit crystals have fierce guardians, so caution, young Warden.
Have we faced any bosses yet? So I do not know. Right, right, so that brings this out. And we can light it with why? Why are we lighting it? Because we missed that one apparently somehow.
If we must focus, number one should remain quiet.
Anywhere else that we can go? There aren't any brazier pots for us to blast out of, are there? Not that I am seeing. Unless this is one. He is now soup. Soup man. Right, let's rest at this fireplace and sleep. Because clearly there's nothing for us here. Up we go. Right, light your fire. Thank you. It doesn't look like we've got a fire lit up here, but it is a path that may extend in the future. Yes, and because we haven't lit this, this is not illuminated. Even though we may have already been there, I'm not sure. I mean, did I leave a dungeon early? It's entirely possible. We did find that other area, didn't we, where we were failing with the platforming, and I think we died, and that's why we ended up back in Central Commands, so to speak. Sewer caves? I don't think so. Sewers ages ago, so this will be even earlier than that. Fire shrine? Sure, let's go all the way to the fire shrine. See what we can do from there, because maybe this is earlier, so much so that we might have abilities with this guy that we didn't have before. And things may be different. Keep your lights out. I don't see why he can't just keep his lights out between areas. That would be suitable. Right, we're not going to go over the wall just yet. Is there anything else over here that we can see to do? No ladders, nothing. It's just very washed up on shore, isn't it? Yes, I'm noticing my lisp a lot today. Oh well. It's ambient occlusion, obviously. I mean, you know, they do get amplified even when people don't have lisps. It's like when you're recording, they just amplify them greatly and make people without lisps sound like they have lisps. So, yeah. What is this?
Little boy bearing Imperial mark, far from home, lost in the dark. Can't light a fireplace, can't do nothing. He's a useless one, this Warden. He's lost in the forest. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He does not know what he is doing at all. That's why we just come over. Slide! Who needs to crawl when you can be a sword? A magical sword just waving in your face. Yeah, who needs to crawl? We can just slide through that. It's way faster than crawling. Crawling is for chumps. Right, well that's where we came from. There's obviously that. We are going to explore and try and find somewhere new that we may not have gone before.
Where no man has gone before.
And there are a lot of moats around here. We will collect them because we need as many as we can get. Is that something that we can open? It is not. Right. We don't have to worry about the computer crashing so much because we won't lose all that footage. So, yeah, if the video looks strange, it's because I'm recording it on the old PC and it looks as high quality. And maybe because it's streaming from the other PC, it might just record as pure video, but it also might screw up because for some reason the OBS on this computer really records in a shit quality and I did not know how to do it. We found some new lore. Which one is the new one though? Neona's prison, do you reckon?
Prison holding the forest's oldest spirit lies on the created spirit realm. The point acts support between the physical and the spiritual world, against which Neona was bound and sealed. Once reflecting its physical world counterpart, the spirit's main mounted top has been worn away as Neona struggled against the chains. The mother spirit remains remarkably resilient, given her circumstances, and has spent the 40 years of her imprisonment testing the capabilities of her prison. The 3 crystals hanging above her keep her magic in check, siphoning the spelling into the physical world.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous. It should be near. Well, I mean, we've already completed this level, so it's strange that we're getting the old level objectives that we should not be worrying about. Should I? Well, I mean, this seems like it's more of a secrecy area, perhaps. Keep going. You got stuck. Kill it. Surprised he doesn't attack anything with the fire. I like the flowers, the way they fly up. Very nice, very effective. Right, so we've read this. Chardreath Cloaking Forest, lost to sing in floral chorus. We do not have any songs, so we cannot sing. I guess that's a hint for maybe if we get a singing ability later, you can unlock something in there perhaps. As he was actually crawling, but we've also got a weapon out, so it makes a difference to the animation. It's no longer just hanging around his dong. As we hear a bell gong. Do we know any songs? Oh no! Unintentional rhymes have returned. As far as I've read about these. We've also already done this area, so... Oh no, I mean... I know it's Tavian saying it, isn't it? And not the old guy. And I've just been dragged out of the game. By my computer. Hello, please keep me in. Right, I've also got 2 Facebook notifications I need to reply to. I mean, I know what one of them is bound to be, but I don't know what the other will be. You know, one person I want to talk to. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep her waiting forever, so we'll be quick with this recording session, but we have just started it, so you know, at the moment we're kind of on progress of running around doing nothing, so backtracking, that's not really what makes an entertaining video, is it? We just need to get a handle on things. Right, we'll go into the fire shrine, maybe go to a fireplace. The door is open. Does he have anything that he can activate? So I'm sure the flame-headed fire guy must be able to activate the fire shrine in some way that our other guy may not have.
Creature born of neither race, mother's mask disguises his face.
Interesting. So are we not human? Are we human or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees, searching for the answer.
Earn under brick and mortar, breathe an hour of air and water.
I mean, we did do this area, right? It just seems like there's a switch there that would... Ah, that's what that switch is for. It's to bring it out as a platform. But we need another switch, and of course it's there. Simple puzzles, as we've already done before. I mean, I guess I missed the lore and the things down there. I kind of wanted to look down here because there was something suspicious about this, but maybe not. Right, so let's get our game on and get out of here so that we can try and find our way back to where we were. Right, LC big hole that we've got to fall down. It's already open for us. He's on the floor. He wasn't on his face. Right, get your flame out. I've already run through all this, so I doubt we'll be pushing that switch again. Right, these levers we've all done. No new information. We're not speaking to you. We've already done your puzzles. There might be some new things for us back here. I mean, with this guy with his brazier abilities, I would assume there would be somewhere new to go. But it's not that obvious, right? Sewer canals. Well, we did get some extra lore when I came round here again the other time. Well, not necessarily off camera, just, you know, when it lost a lot of footage. And there was some lore down there, and there's some areas that I guess we should be able to get to, but this was before we even unlocked this guy. Who needs that wall? Maybe me, but there's a quicker way out. Maybe not, maybe it's locked. Maybe it's locked from that side. So there is lore, there's a guy that I may not have spoken to. I don't think I've spoken to him. Have I even been over this way? I do not know. I don't think I have. Or is that just the way in? That's just where we came in. Right, so I'm going down here to speak to this guy, which we did not speak to before, although it looks like I have gone elsewhere. Since elsewhere. How the hell did I manage that? It's like, is that a new path as well on the water wheel, I wonder? I didn't speak to you. I need to speak to you. What do you want?
The water keeps running away.
Where's it all flow to?
You know, I never thought to ask. Oh, water, where do you run to?
And
it flows into dust and deep underground, and empties into the plains beyond the forest.
well, he can speak to the water. Good on him. Let's try and parkour. I don't think we can parkour this one. We can just jump this one, but parkour! Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna die, clearly. Right, so we'll jump the first one, we'll parkour the second one. Just because we can. Save some time as well. Like, jump! Shit! He didn't even touch it. Well, I mean, the way is open. Come on, you can parkour up that. You can do it, my friends. Right. Slide. Yeah! Parkour glitching. Who says this is just an exit? Water flows one way, Warden. What's with parkour skills? You can skip the entire game. Well, if you are doing speedrun strats, you could skip all that area over here in the puzzles. By doing that, you can skip even encountering this guy just by going through there. The parkour skills you have now discovered. And how I did that is, well, he could just jump on that wall naturally, but where he didn't want to go up the second bit, I did a slide. And that gave him the crouch jumping physics to get over it. I mean, you may not notice it, it doesn't seem noticeable, but it worked. So, you know, once I was at the top, I thought if I'd make him slide, to slide over it. And he went in. And it was a goal. So, I don't know which areas we've completed, and I don't know if we can bring up a map. Right, so we've gone to the Factorium and the Grove, but there's one area that we didn't unlock. But just finding the area that we were in, that we want to go to. Because how do I get in that? Right trigger. So we've discovered our missing ability is right trigger, and I think on that note we might maybe call it a day. So thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Goodbye.